And good evening. Welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg as we start the Albany-Pattonsburg boys game here in this GRC West Conference action. Matchup for Pattonsburg. They come in with a record of 5-2, 1-0 in conference play. Albany comes in with a record of 4-3 and 1-0 in conference play. These two teams met each other in the opening round games of the Albany tournament. It was a 69-65 victory for Pattonsburg, in which they were led by Gage Innings and Dalton Speary, who finished the night with 26, 18 points respectively. Mason Weller was able to throw in 15, and then another 10 from Sam Coyne. So 4 players for Pattonsburg in double figures on the night. That night for Pattonsburg. Albany, they got big contributions from Klein with 32 points, 22 points from Tim Papa. That's where the scoring really dropped off, down to 5 points for the next Warrior. For the Warriors tonight, they're going to have to get scoring out of more than just Kemper Klein, Timothy Papa. And the win last week, Friday, Warriors were able to get points from Cole Emerson, Troy Popwell, Sam Stamper, and Tim Papa to go along with Kemper Klein. And that is what the Warriors are going to have to do again here tonight if they're going to look for their third straight victory.
Yeah, everybody hit big shots collectively. It wasn't just one guy. In that first game between Albany and Pattonsburg, it was a good game for Papa and Klein. They both had 20-plus points. Klein actually had 32, but nobody else was in double figures. And when it's a 69-65 game, a lot of scoring there, you need somebody else to hit some big shots, and it was really just Klein and Papa. They also got to play a little bit better defense on Innings, who had 30-plus points himself. Innings is a talented player, but got to believe they'll have some sort of defensive shift focused on him to be able to stop him, make somebody else beat them, because Innings is their most talented player. They've got other players too, but they don't want to let Innings beat them in this one because he was huge for them in that first game.
Remember, your pregame tonight brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. We're back in just a moment with the BNG in the Morning podcast. Starting lineups here in a moment on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located...
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today. And welcome back out to Pattonsburg as we get set for your BNG in the Morning podcast. Starting lineups tonight. Starting lineups brought to you by the BNG in the Morning podcast. Check out the BNG in the Morning podcast with Brett Williams and Gavin Schausch on Spotify, Facebook, and Anchor. So we'll let you listen in here to the starting lineups. Again, those are your BNG in the Morning podcast starting lineups. Make sure to check out the BNG in the Morning podcast with Brett Williams and Gavin Schausch on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook. As we get set now for our opening tip-off. Our opening tip-off is brought to you by Giratano Meat Co. in Albany, Mo. Slam your hunger through the hoop when you eat at Giratano Meat Company in Albany, Mo. Albany will wear their road green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. Pattonsburg wears their home white uniforms with green lettering.
Expect both teams to get out and run this game. That's what they did last game, and a lot of points are put up. Got to expect maybe a little bit of the same.
Albany wins the opening tip-off. One of the things to watch out here for early, Kemper Klein 4 points away from 1,000. We'll see if that maybe tightens up his game a little bit. As they try to get it into him on the block. Goes up and under, misses on the first, trying to steal away the rebound, but it's going to be stolen away here by Iddings. Woodward with it right wing, up top for Iddings from 3. Misses off iron. Speary trying to keep it in play, but not able to.
Yeah, not really much of a closeout on Iddings there. He missed the shot luckily, but he can hurt you from 3. Maybe expect to see a little bit harder of a closeout next time.
Timmy Papa to bring the ball across midcourt here for Albany. Trying to get it up top for Kemper, and it's going to be stolen away here by Coyne. Gets it off here for Speary, and he'll lay it in off the glass for 2.
Yeah, they're going to look to climb, but they can't force it in there if he's covered. Move it around a little bit. It'll open things up for him.
Doing a 1-2-2 trap almost as they bring it across midcourt. Troy Popwell banks it in from just inside the three-point line. A minute 20 gone here in the first quarter. Play, we're tied at 2 apiece. Iddings sends it over to the right wing for Weller. Weller drives. Back for Woodward. Back to Weller. Goes up, lays it in off the glass for 2.
Yeah, it's too easy for the Albany defense. They've got to get in front of that.
Timmy Papa brings the ball across midcourt. Over to the right wing for Popwell. Gets through the screen by dribbling through it for Stamper. Over to Papa from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound made here by Speary.
Not a bad shot from Papa, just a little bit off there.
Iddings drives, misses. Rebound made by Stamper. Back in transition. Klein, he will be fouled and will go to line to shoot 2.
Well, not a bad foul there by Coyne.
No.
Klein had a pretty open lane to the basket there. Just make him earn it at the line.
So Coyne will pick up his first foul, team's first as well. And Kemper will sink the first free throw. And he'll sink the second as well, as he's now 2 away from 1,000. As when he does, there will be a bunch of signs going up in the Albany stands across the way. Left wing here for Coyne, up top for Iddings. Back to Coyne, trying to bring it inside for Woodward, stolen away by Popwell. Trying to get it to Klein. He's able to maneuver it, gets it up now for Papa. And the pass goes off the back of Popwell, as he was in front of, I believe, the intended recipient of that, Cole Emerson, and they're going to get a block here against Papa.
Well, the Warriors just got kind of sped up there a little bit and were out of control. The turnover there could have been avoided if they just, slow it up. Don't let Pattonsburg speed them up and make bad decisions.
Coach Epperly trying to talk to figure out how it wasn't a charge. As the first one from Coyne, no good. And Coyne will hit the second. 5-4, Pattonsburg leads. 5:20 left to play here in the opening quarter. Cole Emerson, right wing. He'll take a shot from the right elbow, and it bounces out. Klein tips it back to Popwell, up top now to Papa. Papa dribbles into the corner. Popwell from 3. Long. Klein with the rebound. Goes up strong And he will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
Well, Klein there with a couple of offensive boards. Cannot let him get those. Pattonsburg's really got to get a body on him. Just take him out of the play or maybe draw a foul if he still tries to go up for it.
That'll be the second here against Sam Coyne. Kemper misses on the first. Second free throw from Klein is good, as he's just 1 point away now from 1,000. Corner for Woodward up top. Sperry from 3. Hits off back iron. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of Popplewell. We're tied at 5 apiece here with 4:49 left to play here in the opening quarter. Innings inbounds for Willer. And he'll put up a little hook shot from inside the paint for 2. Popplewell left wing. Gets it up now for Klein. And they're going to get a foul here against Klein. It'll be his first.
Well, whether or not Klein just being a little bit too aggressive there, the elbow. Good job by Innings to maybe sell it a little bit for the referees.
4.5 left to play here in the first quarter. 7-5 is the Pattonsburg lead, and they're going to get a travel here against Pattonsburg. Papa brings the ball across the midcourt logo here at the Pattonsburg High School gym. In the corner for Popwell, up top for Klein. And again, they're going to get a foul here against Klein. And that one, okay, they're going to get a moving screen here against Stamper. At first, I thought they were going to put that against Klein when the defender fell to the ground, but they are going to get a moving screen off the ball.
Yeah. Much to the ire of the Albany fans, they didn't like that one.
Innings over to the right wing. Woodward from 3, drains it.
Well, Popwell kind of stumbled a little bit there. Woodward's a pretty good shooter, so that was disaster there for the Warriors, leaving him open.
Klein from the free throw line. Hits off back iron. And then Popwell comes away with the rebound, then going to be called for the travel. .335 left to play here in the first quarter. 10-5 is the lead here for the Panthers. Innings pass knocked away by Papa. Innings able to regain it, gets it to Woodward, who drives baseline. Trying to leave it on for Innings, going to be called for the travel as Woodward. Ten to 5, Pattonsburg leads. Popple the basketball up at the top of the key for Emerson. Drives in, takes it to the hoop and lays it in off the glass for 2.
A good drive there by Emerson. Nobody really tried to fight around that screen.
Coyne now for Sperry. Into the corner, Woodward from 3. Drains it. (13-7) as Woodward's hit now 2 from behind the arc here in the early going. Pop over to left wing for Emerson. Up top for Stamper. Right wing Papa. Over to Emerson from 3. Hits off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Weller.
Open shot, not a bad look for Emerson. Just can't quite get it to go.
Sperry. Shot no good. Rebound made by Klein. Klein will bring it down the court himself. And gets it down to Stamper, who lays it in off the glass.
He didn't try to take a charge there, didn't get it. Left the pass wide open there for Stamper, and pretty easy finish.
Innings over to the right wing for Sperry. Back up to Innings underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 13-9, Pattonsburg with the lead. Weller over for Speary. Right wing Woodward. Drives. And will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two as Popplewell going to be called for the foul. And that's going to be his first.
They're playing him up pretty close because he's a pretty good shooter, but he went right around Popplewell there.
Woodward misses on the first as it bounces out. Second free throw from Woodward is good. Papa quickly brings it across midcourt. He'll have it up at the top of the key over to left wing for Emerson. Chase Klein enters in for Stamper as Popwell has it up at the top of the key over for Kemper Klein, right wing. And they're going to get a blocking foul called here against Pattonsburg.
Yeah, Klein's just so big and strong. He just gets those fouls because you kind of have to foul him just to keep him from getting to the basket.
Idians will pick up his first, team's third. Tim Papa to inbounds. Up top for Popplewell. Right wing to Emerson. Over for Kemper Klein. From the free throw line. Can't get it to fall in. A little too hard off the glass. Sperry with the rebound. Into the corner, Woodward. Baseline, up top for Sperry. For Iddings. Drives, misses, rebound pulled in by Kemper Klein. And then Klein has it stolen away and then stolen right back here by Tim Papa. Out into the corner for Klein, drives baseline, loses it. Still trying to regain it, spins, goes up, lays it in off the glass, and Kemper now with 1,000 points. And Iddings back quickly, drains a three.
Oh, that quiets the celebrating Albany crowd. What a response from Iddings right away to hit the corner three.
Tim Papa over to the right wing here for Popplewell. Gets it back to Klein. Down to his brother Chase on the block, spins. Can't get the shot to go, tipped around. Picked up by Coyne. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter, 17-11. Pattonsburg with the lead. Kemper Klein held to just 5 points. We'll see now that 1,000 points are out of the way if he will start to relax a little bit offensively. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg. Pattonsburg with the basketball to start out the second quarter of play. They lead here 17-11. Sam Coyne with it on the left elbow, gets it off for Weller, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, I was going to say that was the same thing they got Klein for, so if he didn't get that, we might have got some more angry yells from the Albany stands.
So the foul against Weller going to be his first, team's fourth. Timmy Pop over to the right wing here for Cole Emerson. Over to left wing for Popplewell. Right wing Emerson. Back up top, Timmy Papa from three. Hits off back iron, Chase Klein pulls in the rebound. Right wing Emerson from three. He misses off the mark to the left. Kemper Klein goes up. He'll put it back up and in for two.
Yeah, not good enough box outs there from Pattonsburg. Can't give him 2-3 chances, especially when it's Klein that's the one getting the rebound.
Both Kleins.
Yeah, both of them, you're right.
Sperry gets it up top for innings, top of the key. A minute gone here in this second quarter of play. 17-13 is the Pattonsburg lead. Sperry trying to send it in. That time for Coyne. Emerson trying to go for the foul, go for the steal, and then a foul going to be called as Coyne is able to lay it in off the glass.
Well, Emerson gambled there and it didn't pay off. They got the run at the rim from Coyne and it put his teammate in a bad position and one there. If you're going to gamble, you really got to make sure that you're 100% sure you can get it.
I said, and that put Chase Klein in a bad position where he had to take the foul. But Coyne also able to come away with the shot, trying to finish off the three-point play, and does. 20-13, 6:45 left to play here in the opening half. Over to the right wing for Emerson. Up top for Klein from three. Misses off the mark to the right. Weller with the rebound. Into the corner, Innings from three. Hits off back iron. Stamper with the rebound. Klein back in transition. Drives, leaves it off for Stamper on the block, and he'll lay it in off the glass for two.
Well, everyone was so worried about Klein, they forgot two guys standing wide open on the opposite block.
And that's the big thing about Klein, is Innings comes in and puts it back in off the glass, is very unselfish and always good floor awareness to find the open teammate. Cole Emerson up top for Klein. Trying to get to Papa, stolen away here by Coyne. Goes up, too hard off glass. Innings can't get the putback. Papa takes it coast to coast and lays it off the glass for two. 22-17, it's a 5-point Pattonsburg lead. Innings again open in the corner from three, drains it. And now a timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. 25-17, 5:33 left to play here in the second quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments at 120 South Smith Street in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of FINTRA SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisories Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Lone Star Investments are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Over to left wing here for Popplewell. Up top for Klein. Over to the right wing for Emerson. From the right elbow. Emerson drains it.
That's a shot the Warriors are getting there on those screens, those little mid-range pull-up jumpers. If they can hit them, they've been there.
And Woodward going to be called here for the travel. (25-19), 5:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Timmy Papa leaves it off for Popwell left wing. Up top for Stamper. Pattonsburg in a man-to-man defense. Gets it for Emerson, up top for Klein. In the corner, Popwell. Back over to Popwell on the wing. Up to Papa for Klein. Spins inside the paint, leaves it off for Stamper. He'll lay it in off the glass for two.
Good find there by Klein to dump that off down to Stamper. He just commands so much attention. It opens up things down low for Stamper, whoever's down there on the block.
Weller up top for Sperry. Again, corner three. This time long as Indians had to shoot it over top of Klein. Klein comes away with the steal. He's got teammates with him. He's going to take it himself and will be fouled and will go to line to shoot 2.
Yeah, in that situation, you just got to foul Klein and get him on the arm or something to make sure he can't get the and one, because not really much anybody can do to defend when it's a one-on-one fast break.
The only thing I would say to Woodward is maybe do it earlier before he gets into the act of shooting, make it so it's on the floor.
Yeah.
That's the first against Woodward as Klein hits the first free throw. Second free throw from Klein, hits off back iron, rebound. Going to be fought for and a foul. Going to go here, looks like, against Tim Papa. That'll be his second. Halfway through the second quarter of play, 25-22. It's a 3-point Pattonsburg lead. Coin into the corner for Woodward from 3. Misses short on front iron. Rebound pulled in here by Papa. And then they're going to get this one out of bounds here off of Albany.
Yeah, Pattonsburg's doing a good job of pressuring these Albany guards, and at times they don't handle it very well.
Ball inbounds here for Weller. Innings drives, little floater, gets it to fall in for 2. Gage Innings with a quick 10 points here in the first half. Timmy Pop over the left wing here for Kemper Klein. Kemper spins. Right wing Popplewell from 3. Can't get it to fall. And a foul going to be called on the floor here against Innings. So the foul against Innings is going to be his second. Team 6th. Next one will put, by either team, will put the other team into the single bonus. Ball inbounds for Klein in the corner. Drives baseline. Goes up and will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul that time is going to go here against Dalton Sperry. That's going to be his first.
Yeah, a little bit of a weak foul there. Klein really wanted to finish through that. You could tell by his frustration after, but still gets the 2 free throws.
And Kemper will hit the first free throw. And he'll knock in the second as well. 27-24, 3:05 left as Woodward puts up another shot from 3. Hits off iron, out of bounds here off of Kemper Klein.
Woodward's taking a couple quick threes that maybe if they just run the offense a little more, he'll get more of an open shot later on.
Innings inbounds for Weller. Drives. Puts up a shot off glass, can't get it to fall in. Klein with the rebound. Klein brings it across midcourt here for the Warriors. Right wing for Popplewell. Emerson up top for Stamper. Over top the defense for Klein. Spins. Goes off glass for 2.
I can't let Klein catch it down there. Just one defender. They got to have some help. We got to get there quicker.
Coin up top for Innings into the corner. Sperry from 3. Misses short. Rebound pulled in by Stamper. Cole Emerson brings the ball across midcourt. Over the left wing for Timmy Papa. Drives in. Leaves it for Popplewell, right wing. And they're going to get a carry here against the Warriors. .207 left to play here in the second quarter. It's a 1-point ball game in favor of Pattonsburg, 27-26. The Warriors have outscored Pattonsburg 5 points here in this second quarter. Into the corner for Coin. Woodward over for Innings from 3. Misses. Klein with the rebound. Klein gets it for Papa. Drives inside the paint. Can't get it to fall in, but will pick up the foul. And this one going to go against Sam Coyne. That's going to be his third. Sorry, they got that one against Landon Woodward, which is his second. Papa gets the first to fall as it bounces out, then back in.
Pattonsburg doesn't play that many guys, so if they get in foul trouble, they may have to go a little deeper into the bench than they're used to.
Second free throw from Papa. No good. Rebound pulled in by Sperry. He loses it off the foot. That time of Woodward, out of bounds here off of Albany. As Timmy Papa hit it at the very last possible second before it went out of bounds. Tied at 27 apiece here with 1:37 left here in the second quarter. Iddings drives. Can't get the shot to go over top of Kemper Klein. Papa over to Popwell on the wing. Sends it over for Stamper on the baseline. His shot, long, tipped around, picked up by Papa. Up to Popwell. Right wing Emerson, three. Hits off back iron. Ball tipped around, picked up now by Coyne. Looking up for Sperry. Gets it to go off glass for two. 29-27 underneath a minute left to play in the half. Timmy Papa basketball top of the key. Looks like Pattonsburg now out in more of a box and one type. Now they come back into more of a man-to-man look. Klein at the free throw line, leaves it off for Stamper, who lays it in off the glass for two. Stamper having a night with 8 points here in the first half.
Yeah, and it's been Kemper Klein who's opened things up. They're helping off so strongly that on a lot of his looks, he's been wide open. Stamper has.
Iddings sends it over the right wing for Woodward, up top for Iddings. Driving, and his shot no good. Rebound made by Stamper, picked up here by Timmy Papa. His shot at the buzzer. Banks
oh my
in!
gosh!
So Timmy Papa hits a three-quarter shot at the buzzer to give the Warriors a 32-29 lead. And the Warriors will have the basketball to start the second half as well. We're back with more here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now. So schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at sublimeflamingoboutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC on the square in Albany.
Hi, this is Jamie at East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany, Missouri. On behalf of my family, I would like to thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers for the loss of our main lodge due to a fire in August. Thanks to the efforts of the firefighters that night, we still have our 3 cabins, the East Fork Chapel, and the Legacy Event Center available.
So again, those are the mini cheerleaders as they play a song here, which we cannot let you listen to completely. We will talk over it here. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find all of your things on your grocery list, plus a smile in every aisle at your Albany Hy-Vee. Like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. The B&G in the Morning Podcast, Giratano Miko and Albany Mo, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany, Northwest Cell and Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany, Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany, Williams Construction and Electric, Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the Square in Albany, the City of Albany, the Albany Booster Club, and the Albany and Pattonsburg School District, along with the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. Warriors hold a 32-29 lead, thanks in part to a three-quarter shot at the buzzer. That was put in by Timothy Papa. That gave the Warriors the lead there at the half. At the half, the Warriors are shooting 12 for 26 from the field, 1 for 9 from behind the three-point arc. So what a big three-pointer that hit the first half. That was the only one. 7 for 10 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Kemper Klein. He has 12 points in the ball game. Sam Stamper really has been the beneficiary of the Pattonsburg defense queuing in on Kemper Klein as he's got 8.5. 6 points for Timothy Papa, 4 points for Cole Emerson, 2 points for Troy Popplewell. For Pattonsburg, they're shooting 11 for 27 from the field, 4 for 12 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 5 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Gage Jennings. He's got 10 points, 7 points for Landon Woodward, 4 points for Dalton Speary, Mason Weller, and Sam Coyne.
Yeah, I thought the Warrior offenses looked pretty good. You know, Klein he's gotten his. He's going to get that every game. And in this game, it looks like the primary beneficiary is Sam Stamper. He's been really his looks have been opened up down low a lot more this game because of just how Pattonsburg's playing. Kemper Klein will catch the ball down low or on the high post, and he'll just they'll all come up, surround Kemper Klein because you kind of have to. Or if it's a one-on-one, he's going to score on basically anybody. So they'll dish it up over the top of him to Stamper, and on defense they've done well. Sometimes, you know, it's a fast-paced game. Fatigue sets in. They kind of jog back on defense, and they're kind of slow to get back. And Pattonsburg gets a couple easy looks. So if they just remember, you know, if shot goes up or something like that, somebody's got to get back. Somebody's got to get back and be that first line of defense to get the ball stopped. That shot from Papa was huge at the end of the quarter. They go into it with a 3-point lead. Now they just got to do the little things, build on this lead, and you know they can get this win over a team they previously lost to.
And for Kemper Klein, again, he hit his 1,000th point in the first quarter. He had 5 points at the end of the first quarter, comes back with a little bit bigger second quarter. He finishes with 7. You could tell him maybe he was just a little tight in that first quarter, knowing that the 1,000 point was there. He was trying to reach it early, try and get it out of the way, but took a little bit, took some fighting. So he kind of relaxed a little bit in the second half. Again, Sam Stamper, a lot of easy looks for him on the way as Kemper Klein's driving in, finds him on the block. Stamper able to put it in. He's 4 for 5 from the field, and I believe his 4 shots all came from right at the block or inside the block off the glass.
Yeah, I mean, they were easy looks, and those were there the first half, and as well as when they screened the wing and they were pulling up from the elbow, those jumpers, that they hit a couple of those. We'll see if those are still there, but if they are, Warriors hit those at a pretty high clip. They just, you know, they dribble the ball inside and get to that high post and shoot the ball from the elbow, and they hit a couple of them. We'll see if they're still there on those screens on the wing in the second half.
No real foul trouble at the moment, so to speak of. Timmy Papa has 2 for Albany. Pattonsburg has 2 for Sam Coyne, 2 for Landon Woodward, 2 for Gage Iddings. So we'll see if maybe one of those players gets into foul trouble early in the third quarter, if that could affect the game as well. We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in just a moment. All a part of your Albany Hy-Vee halftime tonight here on Albany TV.
Whoa, Giratano, great food catering, ice cream and deli. Whoa, Giratano is all the good things in life that you can put in your belly. Get it to go, a dining, a big up window, a gated events. Whoa, where can I go? Giratano, Miko, baby, Albany Mo.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel, or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417.
Andy's Whistle Stop is a fully functional coffee shop with Wi-Fi located in an old church with stunning stained glass windows in downtown Albany. Andy serves specialty lattes, drip coffee, Americanos, cappuccinos, hot chocolate, Italian sodas, and tea, along with in-house made baked goods. Andy's is open Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., and on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Start your morning in a beautiful setting in downtown Albany at Andy's Whistle Stop.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg, where it's a 32-29 lead here for Albany. Again, remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. It'll be Papa, Stamper, Kemper Klein, and Cole Emerson out on the floor for Albany. Iddings, Woodward, Sperry, Weller, and Coyne for Pattonsburg. Albany starts out with the basketball. Stamper over for Papa, right wing. Over for Emerson. Up top to Klein. Warriors just 1 for 9 in the first half from behind the three-point arc as Klein drives baseline and lays it in off the glass for 2, the only one they hit. Again, that three-quarter shot at the buzzer by Timothy Papa as he banked it in. Iddings up top. Coyne from 3 hits off back iron. Rebound made there by Cole Emerson.
Those were good closeouts, both to Iddings and then the shooter there to recover and make that shot a little off.
Stamper on the block, lays it off the glass. He's in double figures now with 10. Coyne into the corner for Woodward. Back up to Coyne. Woodward from 3. Long, but Iddings gets the rebound, can't get it to go, and there's going to be a foul on the rebound here on the floor.
Well, Woodward hit those 2 quick ones, but he's gone kind of cold since then. But he's a good enough shooter. You still got to respect him and just close out no matter how hot or cold he is.
Yes. Papa will pick up his second, team's first. Iddings to inbounds. Ball inbounds to Weller. Drives inside the paint, goes up, off glass, misses. Rebound pulled in by Stamper. Cole Emerson has the pass, getting knocked away, or looks like it slipped out of his hands, maybe.
I think that might have just slipped out of his hands.
Iddings Up top for Woodward. Over to Coyne. Back into the corner. Iddings from 3. Misses. Rebound pulled in by Klein. Klein takes it and lays it up and in with a little finger roll. 38-29, a full Petty John Auto Center timeout. Going to be called here by Pattonsburg as Albany starts out on a 6-0 run. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
It's Pattonsburg basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Into the corner here for Coyne. Up top for Woodward. For Iddings. Back to Woodward. High post for Sperry. For Iddings, top of the key. Warriors out in their 2-3 zone here. Woodward from 3. Hits off inside iron. Rebound going to be pulled in by Coyne. Woodward again from 3. Again misses off inside iron. Weller comes away with the rebound, leaves it off for Sperry.
Well, they finally get on the board here in the second half. The Panthers just cannot buy a three-point shot right now. They've taken quite a few to this point. They haven't hit one yet.
Over the left wing with it, Papa. Up top for Emerson. Right wing, Popawell. To Papa. And wherever Klein goes, he's going to have 2 men draped all over him. As Emerson puts up a shot from 3, can't get it to go. Rebound made by Coyne. Coyne into the corner. Iddings from 3, drains it.
And that might be able to get the Pattonsburg offense going from downtown. If they will, or if they can, they might start lighting up this scoreboard.
They were 4 for 12 in the first half from behind the arc. That's their first here the second half. Over to the right wing for Popawell. Gets it now to Stamper. Gets a cutting Papa, and they're going to get a jump ball that'll go to Pattonsburg.
A good defense there by Sperry just to get a hand on it and not let Stamper go up with that.
So Stamper will check out. Checking in for him is going to be Chase Klein. Iddings top of the key, 38-34. Warriors lead. 4:20 left to play here in the third. Woodward over to Iddings. Into the corner for Coyne. Up top for Sperry. For Woodward. Back again into the corner. Coyne drives, trying to leave it off for Weller inside the paint, stolen away by Papa. Gets it up now for Klein. Takes it and lays it up and in for 2. Now quickly back in transition. Emerson knocks the pass away as they try to send the quick pass up to Weller.
Yeah, they're trying to get out and run, but that was a forced pass there for sure by Iddings.
Klein left wing into the corner here for Chase Klein. He'll put up a shot from 3. Misses short. Rebound pulled in by Weller. Into the corner now for Coyne. Up to Sperry. Back to Coyne right wing. Trying to bring it inside for Weller. Back out. Sperry from 3. Misses. Iddings with the rebound. He's going to be fouled.
Now the Albany boys are having some trouble defensively rebounding. They've given up 2 possessions in a row now. Some second chance opportunities here for Pattonsburg. They got to get that cleaned up.
So Papa will pick up his third, team second. Weller gets the inbounds, gives it back to Iddings in the corner. Warriors now looks like in a man-to-man defense. And there's going to be a foul called here against Mason Willer. And the foul against him going to be his second. Checking in here for Tim Pompa is Dalton Worrell. As Pompa will sit with 3 fouls here with 3:02 left here in the third quarter. 40-34, it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Kemper Klein will bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. Right wing Pompawell. Gets it to Emerson inside the paint, has it blocked away by Sperry. Quickly sending it up, Sperry, and a foul going to be called against Pompawell. Foul against Pompawell is going to be his third. Sperry will hit the first. Second free throw from Dalton Sperry. Bounces out. Worrell comes away with the rebound. Trying to get it to Klein, stolen away by Woodward. Ball rolls around the floor. Chase Klein with it. And it'll be a jump ball that'll go to the Warriors.
Sometimes the Warriors get a rebound and they try and look for somebody and they give it up too quick. If they just be patient and dribble it out or
let the defense kind of get out of there a little bit.
Yeah, that stuff will happen a lot less.
Full court pressure put on here by Pattonsburg. Klein gets it over here for Worrell. Finds Pompwell on the baseline. And they're going to get a 3-second violation here against the Warriors. .2:15 left here in the third period, 40-35, Albany with the lead. Into the corner here for Coyne. Trying to go backdoor for Sperry. Knocked away by Chase Klein, but he wasn't able to corral it. Ball knocked away. Emerson loses it. Weller picks it up. And then they're going to get a blocking foul here against Cole Emerson.
Yeah, Weller had to hustle for that one, and he gets the ball in, draws a foul on Emerson.
That'll be the first on Emerson, team's fourth. Again, Pattonsburg getting Albany move just a little faster than they want to. Shot from 3, long that time by Coyne. Worrell trying to get it to Klein. Stolen away here by Coyne. And then Klein comes away with the block. Emerson goes up and knocked away as Coyne answers back. And right now the Warriors moving a lot faster than they want to, which is playing right into the hands of the Pattonsburg Panthers. Woodward from 3, drains it.
Yeah, now Pattonsburg getting that momentum right back. It's a 2-point game. It was all Albany so far in the third quarter, but Pattonsburg is getting it back.
Kemper Klein double team, gets it to his brother Chase inside the paint. Muscles up, gets the bucket and the foul.
Now both crowds are taking turns getting on their feet.
And the foul is going to go against Mason Weller. That's going to be his third. Chase Klein to try and finish off the three-point play to answer the 3 from the other way, and does. 43-38. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. Right wing, Woodward again from 3. Off the mark to the left. Rebound made by Worrell. Up for Klein. Inside the paint, leaves it on for Worrell from the baseline. His shot hits off inside iron. Back in transition, Iddings. Goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Chase Klein with the rebound. Kemper Klein, right wing. 35 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Worrell trying to send it into Emerson. Can't get it to go. Chase Klein picks it up before it goes out of bounds. Out to Kemper Klein. Drives in. Misses. And then rebound made by Sperry. Or 43-38 into the corner. Iddings from three. Drains it.
No closeout, no hand or anything. That's not very good defense on Iddings, who's hurt him from three this game.
43-41. 3 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Popwell to inbounds. Decline. From three at the buzzer. No good. 43-41. It's a 2-point ball game. We'll be back to start the fourth in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now, so schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at sublimeflamingoboutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC on the square in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of action. It's a 2-point lead here for Albany. 43-41. Pattonsburg will start out with the basketball. Papa back out on the floor here for Albany. Klein stays out, or Chase Klein stays out here for Stamper, and Sperry will step out of bounds. Papa gets it to Popwell. Quickly up now for Kemper Klein. Drives inside the paint, lays it in off the glass for two.
Pattonsburg trying to speed things up. That's when Albany's prone to making their mistakes, is when they're going fast.
Sperry in the corner. Up top for Iddings, 45-41. 30 seconds gone here in the fourth. Bringing it inside for Weller. Into the corner, Sperry from three. Long. Rebound made here by Kemper Klein. Trying to get the pass to Papa. Throwing a little low and a little hard. Be a jump ball, goes to the Warriors.
And again, they're trapping the ball and putting high pressure on it, just trying to force bad passes. And more often than not, the Warriors are giving it to them.
Coach Epperly looking for some fouls and isn't getting them. .50 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter of play. Right wing, Popplewell. Into the corner, Chase Klein up top for Emerson. Over to Popplewell. Back up to Emerson from three. Drains it.
Huge shot from Emerson. Makes it a 7-point lead. They got a little bit of breathing room.
Weller on the wing up top for Iddings. Drives. And he's going to have the ball knocked out of his hands there by Papa.
Yeah, that was good by Papa, just to get his hand on the ball and not let.
But if you're Papa, you also have to watch out. You do have 3 fouls.
Yeah, I can't be too aggressive. Got to be smart about it.
Innings up top for Weller. Right wing Woodward. Left wing for Sperry. Back up to Woodward, over now again for Innings. Sperry up to the high post for Weller. Back up to Innings. Right wing Woodward for Sperry. Woodward inside, Weller. right, then left, and then knocks it in off the glass for two.
Yeah, that was a good move to get Chase Klein in the air and get that open look. Good shot there from Weller.
Nice little head fake as Emerson has it in the corner, trying to send it up to the top of the key. Knocked out of the air by Woodward. Picked off now here by Spear. He brings it across midcourt. And a blocking foul called here against Popplewell. That foul against Popplewell is going to be his fourth. Chase Klein will check out as Sam Stamper checks in. 5:46 left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, so Popplewell and Papa both kind of have to be a little careful here on what positions they put themselves in. Don't want to get another foul.
And Popplewell with 4, Papa with 3. Innings drains it from 3. 48-46, it's a 2-point ball game. Tim Papa, top of the key. Over to the right wing for Popplewell, and he can't control the pass as it goes out of bounds. And Dalton Worrell will check in here for Popplewell. As he'll sit with 4 fouls for a moment.
Yeah, the Warriors at times, they just don't respond well to heavy ball pressure. It just throws them all out of whack. They can't make good passes. They can't catch the passes. They just struggle at times.
Over to the right wing with it here for Woodward. Cross court for Coyne, loses it. Picked back up by Coyne. Over now for Innings from 3 again. Drains another.
Innings is catching fire. This is a bad time for that if you're a Warrior fan.
Innings now 6 for 11 from behind the 3-point arc. Trying to bring it down to the block for Papa. Picked up by Worrell. Drives baseline and has it hit off the bottom of the backboard. 22 so far for Innings. 12 coming here in this second half. 49-48. Pattonsburg with the 1-point lead. Speary, top of the key. 4:45 left in the fourth. Right wing, Coyne. Back up to Speary. Into the corner for Weller. Again, Albany back in their 2-3 zone. Speary over top. Stamper can't get it to go. Kemper Klein comes away with a rebound. Into the corner. Worrell for Klein. For Papa from the free throw line. Off the mark. Stamper comes away with the rebound. And then he's going to have it knocked away here by Speary. And a timeout going to be called here by Pattonsburg with 4:09 left here in the fourth quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hi, this is Jamie at East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany, Missouri. On behalf of my family, I would like to thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers for the loss of our main lodge due to a fire in August. Thanks to the efforts of the firefighters that night, we still have our 3 cabins, the East Fork Chapel, and the Legacy Event Center available to rent. We also wanted to let everyone know that we do plan to rebuild, and when we do, it will be bigger and better than before. For more information, please contact me at jamie@eastforklodge.com.
Welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg for another close one. It was a 3-point ball game on the girls' game that Pattonsburg ended up winning 52-49. And Addison Crawford missed a 3-pointer at the buzzer to potentially send it in overtime. Right now it's a 1-point ball game here in favor of Pattonsburg with 4:09 left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Warriors have just got to do better at responding to this pressure that Pattonsburg's giving them, and they've also got to be strong with the ball. Too many times they've got a rebound and they've let a Pattonsburg Panther come up behind them and tip it out because they're just not being strong with the ball. That stuff can't happen in crunch time, and that's what we're in right now.
69-65 was the final the first time these two teams met at the beginning or at the end of last month. Into the corner here for Coyne. On the baseline here for Weller. Back out for Coyne from 3. Drains it.
Nobody closed out. They just stood there and watched, and Coyne is a good shooter. They've got a lot of good shooters on this Pattonsburg team. You can't just stand there and watch them.
6 for 15 from behind the 3-point arc this half for Pattonsburg as Klein will drive and will get fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. And they're going to get this one here against Sam Coyne, his 3rd. Klein will hit the first. Popplewell will check back in here for Worrell. So the original 5 starters out there for both teams. Klein hits the second as well. (52-50) is the Pattonsburg lead. 3:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Weller up at the high post. Albany in a man-to-man defense. Drives. And a foul going to occur as Weller gets the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, good play by Weller with the spin move there and just absorbed the contact and finished through. And now they can extend this to a 5-point lead.
Stamper going to be called for the foul. That's going to be his second. Team 6, so Pattonsburg will be shooting free throws from here on out. Chase Klein will check in here for Stamper. And one free throw from Weller. Rushed a little bit. Hits off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Kemper Klein. Klein in the corner for Popwell. Back again for Kemper. High post for Cole Emerson. For Timothy Papa on the block. He'll bring it back out now. Trying to send it over top the defense for Kemper Klein. Picked around and picked up by Speary.
There's a lot of guys in the middle there. That pass is pretty hard to make with Klein coming straight down the middle.
Innings top of the key. 54-52, 43 left to play here in the fourth quarter. And Pattonsburg willing to run out some time here. Up by 4 points. Popwell and Papa both in foul trouble up at the top of the key. We'll get it to Weller now for Coyne. Into the corner for Speary. And again, Pattonsburg will just continue to run time out here.
Yeah, Albany's got to make a play, try and get a steal.
Coyne right wing for Speary. Back up top for Woodward. 2 minutes left to play here in the fourth. 54-50. Again, Papa with 3. Popwell with 4. Woodward up top for Iddings. And they're going to get a foul here from Papa as he finally decides that's enough time.
Yeah, they took off a lot of time there, and they're going to send Iddings to the line.
So that'll be the fourth here against Papa. So now Papa and Popwell each with 4. Iddings misses on the first of the 1-1, but comes away with his own rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure the guys up top knew it was a 1-on-1. Nobody got in front of Iddings, who was the shooter, and gets his own rebound, and now Pattonsburg can run more time off.
Up top for Speary. Up for Woodward. Up for Iddings. And times like these are whenever you hear people wanting the shot clock in high school basketball. And the Warriors have to start fouling here soon. And timeout going to be called here by Pattonsburg with 1:17. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whoa, Geritano, great food catering, ice cream and deli. Whoa, Geritano is all the good things in life that you can put in your belly. Get it to go, a dine-in, a pickup window, catered events. Whoa, where can I go? Geritano Mico, baby, Albany Mo.
Welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg. 54-50 is the lead in favor of Pattonsburg with 1:17 left here in the fourth. Pattonsburg in the double bonus. And you have to think the Warriors are going to come out here and foul. Popwell and Papa each, though, with 4 fouls. They'll get it to Weller. They try to foul him, he can't get it. Now Papa up at the top of the key here against Iddings. And now Emerson will come in and pick up the foul. That'll just be his second.
Yeah, I got to hope for some misses here. But Coyne, one of the better shooters, not likely. All you can do is just hope that he misses a couple. He's got to miss one, though, with the 1-and-1.
And he will miss the first. Kemper Klein drives, spins, goes up off glass for 2. And a timeout going to be called here by the Warriors as they trail by 2 with just underneath a minute left here in the fourth quarter of play. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417. Welcome
back out again here to Albany. That timeout brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Worrell and Kyle Emerson check in here for Papa and Popplewell, each with 4 fouls. Innings will inbounds. It's not a matter of who you want to foul now. It's you have to do it quickly.
Yeah, they got a foul right away, right off the catch, pretty much.
And they'll foul Coyne here with 57.7. And they're going to get it against Cole Emerson, which is going to be his 3rd. So now Papa and Popplewell will come back in here as Coyne again at the line for the 1-and-1.
Coyne gets a chance to redeem himself here. He missed the last one. He's got another chance here, though.
And he'll sink the first here. Still right now sits at a 1-possession ball game as a 3 can tie. The second free throw makes it a 2-possession ball game. Papa brings the ball across midcourt for the Warriors. Leaves it up now for Klein from 3. Hits off back iron. Popplewell with the rebound. Back out for Emerson from 3. Misses. Ball tipped around, picked up by Speary, and he's going to be fouled.
Warriors had a couple of chances, but couldn't cash in on him, and now it's Speary who will get the chance to extend the Panther lead.
The foul here against the Warriors is going to go against Cole Emerson. Now he'll have 4. So Emerson, Papa, and Popplewell each with 4 fouls. Speary at the line for 2 as they're in the double bonus now. And he'll sink the first.
And Speary hit a couple of big free throws down the stretch in the first game of the season, and he hits the first one, got one more.
And Speary will miss the second. Kemper Klein, left wing, drives, goes hard off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound, put back is good. And a timeout again going to be called by the Warriors with 28.9. Again, still sits at a 3-point ball game. Back with more in a moment.
Andy's Whistle Stop is a fully functional coffee shop with Wi-Fi located in an old church with stunning stained glass windows in downtown Albany. Andy serves specialty lattes, drip coffee, Americanos, cappuccinos, hot chocolate, Italian sodas, and tea, along with in-house made baked goods. Andy's is open Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., and on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Start your morning in a beautiful setting in downtown Albany at Andy's Whistle Stop.
Welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg, 57-54. 29 seconds remain here in this fourth quarter. Again, Popplewell and Papa check out as Worrell and Kyle Emerson check in. Innings will inbounds. They'll get it into Woodward, and he will be fouled here by Kyle Emerson. As Kyle Emerson will pick up his first, he does his job. Papa and Popplewell will come in after the first free throw attempt here from Woodward.
He's got 2, and just one puts it back at a 2-possession game, so he's got 2 chances here to extend this. I'd love to have both of them, though.
Misses on the first. And it's a big free throw coming up here for Woodward.
Yeah, this one's critical. Misses this one. Albany can tie this game up with a 3-pointer.
27.6 left here in this fourth quarter. Woodward's free throw. Misses. Klein comes in for the rebound. So it's a 1-possession ball game. Ball lost on the floor, and they're going to get a foul here against Pattonsburg.
Pattonsburg being aggressive, going after the ball.
And Coyne will pick up his 4th. That is only the team's 5th. So Coyne picks up his 4th foul. Sorry, just the team's 4th. Tim Pop over to the right wing for Cole Emerson, into the corner. Chase Klein from 3. No good. And then a foul going to be called here with 12.7. And that's going to do it here for the rest of the night here for Tim Papa, as he'll have to pick up his 5th.
Yeah, he picks up his 5th, but he had to foul. There's just 12.7 seconds left, and all it takes is one free throw for this to be 2 possessions. You had to foul there just to save as much time as possible.
Weller's only shot 1 free throw so far tonight. And he'll bank in the first. Makes it a 2-possession ball game, 58-54. It was a 4-point ball game the first time these two teams met. And he'll hit them both.
Albany's got to really go here. They got to go really fast.
Klein from 3. Banks it in. And a timeout called by the Warriors with 5.5 to make it a 2-point ball game. We're again back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight. Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
Welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg, as there's 5.5 seconds that remain here in this 4th quarter. 59-57, Pattonsburg with the lead. Popplewell, Kyle Emerson, Cole Emerson, Chase Klein, and Kemper Klein out on the floor here for the Warriors. Sam Coyne this time will inbounds here for Pattonsburg. And a timeout going to be called here by Pattonsburg. And we'll be back with more after another Petty General Center timeout here in a moment.
B&G in the Morning is a weekly podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus. Every week, we cover the biggest stories from Missouri 8-man football, the NFL, the NBA, and more. We also do player interviews. Our goal is to keep you updated on what's going on in the sports world without the clickbait headlines. Hear us on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook giving our opinions on the biggest sports news every week.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany has got you covered. Petty John's makes buying your next vehicle transparent, simple, and easy. We have no hidden fees and upfront pricing on every vehicle in stock at pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg. 59-57, 5.5 still remain here on the clock. Pattonsburg with the basketball, the lead, and the possession arrow. Plus, they're also in the double bonus. Innings now inbounds. Going deep for Speary, and he's going to be fouled here with 4 seconds as 1.5 ticks off the clock. Foul going to be called against Kyle Emerson. That'll be his second. Speary goes to the line for 2 free throws so far tonight. Speary is 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
Yeah, 2 makes here, pretty much puts this one away. Albany had to go the full length of the court and put up a shot.
He'll miss the first one.
Well, that opens the door. Albany's got a chance.
And a timeout now going to be called here by the Warriors. And we'll be back after another Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Make sure you stick around for the BTC Bank postgame. Find out who's tonight's Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game. 4 seconds remain here on the clock. It's a 2-point ball game in favor of Pattonsburg. Dalton Sperry at the line for one more free throw. Warriors have already hit a 3-quarter shot at the half, which at the time gave the Warriors a 3-point lead. And the free throw here from Sperry. Bounces around and falls in. Trying to get the pass to Chase Klein, and the pass going to go out of bounds. They try to get the pass to cross midcourt so they could take a final timeout and have the ball across midcourt. I think they're going to talk about putting time back on the clock.
I don't think it was touched. It should be 4
I don't
seconds.
think it was touched either. And if it was touched, I don't know if it was by Chase Klein.
Yeah, it's not, either the scoreboard needs to go back, and they're going to change it.
They did, and they put 4 seconds back on the clock here. So Innings will inbounds here for Pattonsburg. Trying to get it up for Weller. He's going to be fouled here with 3.1. And that'll be the end of the night here for Troy Pompowell.
Well, they just need one of these. One free throw pretty much ends the game. But it's a lot of pressure up there to hit one of them.
Weller 2 for 3 so far on the night. Needs just one. Misses on the first. So Warriors still have an opportunity here with 3.1.
If he misses this, there's no time to find Kemper. Whoever gets the rebound, you've just got to go.
Second free throw, no good. Kemper gets the rebound. Last second shot, half court, no good. And that will do it. As for the second time this season, Pattonsburg takes down Albany in a thriller, 60-57. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame and tonight's Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card. Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Pattonsburg. It's a final tonight in favor of Pattonsburg over Albany by a final score of 60-57. So Pattonsburg comes away with the sweep tonight over Albany, both wins by a margin of 3 points apiece. So taking a look here at the stats from the ball game for Pattonsburg, they end up shooting on the night tonight from the field 20 for 50 and 10 for 27 from behind the three-point arc, 10 for 22 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Gage Jennings. He scores 22 points, 10 points for Landon Woodward and Mason Weller, 9 points for Sam Coyne and for Dalton Speary. For Albany, they finished the night with shooting 22 for 50 from the field, 3 for 18 from behind the three-point arc, 10 for 13 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Kemper Klein with 29 points, 10 points on the night for Sam Stamper, 7 points on the night for Cole Emerson, 6 points for Timmy Papa, 3 points for Chase Klein, 2 points for Troy Popplewell.
Yeah, it was a fun game to watch. Both teams are very equally matched. Both of them, you could tell, really wanted this one. Pattonsburg beat Albany early in the year in the Albany tournament. Albany wanted this one. They honestly played a good game coming out of the second half, or coming out to start the second half. They went on a little bit of a run, went up by 8 or 9 points, I believe it was. But Pattonsburg, they went cold in that third quarter at the start from the three-point line. They started to hit their shots, fought back into the game, and then down the stretch they took the lead, and they were in a position where all they needed to do was just hit free throws. And they missed some, but in the end they hit the ones that counted, put them up by 3 points, and they had Albany had a chance at the end to tie it up, but 3 seconds left, really not much time to get down the court. Klein had to throw up a prayer, and they hit one at the end of the first half, but couldn't get one at the end of the second half to send it into overtime. Two really competitive teams, and it was a fun game. Unfortunately for Albany, though, they came up just a little bit short.
Yes, and again, our Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North. You are home for medals, plaques, trophies, whatever else you might need, even a last-minute Christmas gift. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North has you covered. And tonight's Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game is going to go to Gage Jennings. He finishes the night 26 points, finishes 6 for 10 from behind the three-point arc.
Yeah, he seems to be kind of the calming presence on this team. When they were down in that little down stretch at the start of the third quarter, when they weren't really hitting anything, he was the one that was calming his team down, letting them know there's still a lot of time left. And he hit some big shots to get that offense going. And so, yeah, good game for him and very deserving of the player of the game, and a good win for Pattonsburg.
Like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast again tonight here of Albany Pattonsburg boys basketball. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Centers, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and the Albany Hy-V. The B&G in the Morning podcast. Georgetown of Meat Co. and Albany Mo. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanbury. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and Northwest Cell. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, and the East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany. Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany, Williams Construction and Electric, Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the Square in Albany, the City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, and the Albany and Pattonsburg School Districts, along with the printer and new shop are located in Albany. For myself, Jared Rolvis, cameraman and color analyst for the night, Brett Williams, so long and good night tonight for us here from Pattonsburg, but also we will not have another broadcast. The Warriors will be in action on Wednesday at the 12 Courts of Christmas, but there will be other streaming going on for that game. You can find that information online. Our next broadcast will come for you right before the end of the year at Holiday Hoops on the 30th. So from all of us here at Albany TV, we'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Also, a huge shout-out and congratulations to Kemper Klein on getting 1,000 points on the night tonight. So again, from Pattonsburg, so long and good night from Albany TV.